These days, my love, your thoughts consume me more often than ever before. There is a strange and constant restlessness in my heart that I cannot seem to escape. It's as if my heart longs to talk to you more than it ever has before, as though it cannot bear the silence between us. I don't understand why I'm missing you so much all of a sudden. I've tried to keep my patience until now, holding back these feelings and keeping them buried deep within me, but over the past few days, I've found it nearly impossible to stay still. I catch myself checking your social media, hoping to see if you're online, yearning for any sign of you. There is something within me that feels unsettled, something that I can't seem to shake. No matter how hard I try, I cannot detach myself completely from these thoughts of you. I'm at a loss for what to do to calm my heart and mind. It feels as though only you hold the power to bring me the peace I'm so desperately searching for. Even in the most difficult moments, just the thought of you has the ability to soothe my soul, to make me feel as if everything will be okay. But now, without you here, I don't know how I'll make it through. I feel like closing my eyes and surrendering myself to the flood of your memories. My soul aches for you, craving your presence in ways I can't fully explain. Perhaps that's why I'm feeling this way, this deep longing, this unshakable need to be close to you. I can't help but wonder what you're feeling. Are you able to sense what's going on inside me? Do you understand the depth of what I'm trying to say? You mean so much to me, more than words could ever express. Sometimes, I imagine running straight into your arms and staying there forever, finding refuge in the safety of your embrace. I want to feel your hands holding me close, pressing me gently against your heart. It's a place I long to be, the one place where I feel truly at peace. Every time I think I've begun to understand the connection we share, it surprises me all over again. It feels like an endless journey, constantly revealing new layers, each one more profound than the last. I don't know if this connection is growing stronger or if it's simply being fed by the intensity of how much I miss you. Perhaps it's both. Either way, I can feel it deep within me, it's growing stronger with each passing day. It's undeniable, an unbreakable force that binds my heart to yours. Right now, your arms are the only luxury I desire in my life. I don't need anything else. I just want to hug you, to kiss you, to talk to you every single day. But with each day that passes, the struggle becomes harder to bear. I've reached a point where I can no longer ignore these feelings or push them aside. I hope that, sooner rather than later, I'll find a way to resolve this aching in my heart because I don't think I can take it much longer. The weight of it all is becoming too much to carry, and it's beginning to overwhelm me. I feel like I've been running for so long, trying to hold everything together, trying to find my way back to you. But I'm tired. I just want to stop. I want to rest, to let go of all the chaos and confusion inside me. All I want is for you to hold me in your arms and let me find peace there. Please, just hold me. Let me sleep in the comfort of your embrace and quiet the storm raging in my soul. Every moment without you feels like an eternity. My heart yearns for your presence, and my mind is consumed by thoughts of you. The love I feel for you is more than just an emotion, it's a force that drives me, that gives me purpose, that makes me feel alive. And yet, in your absence, it's that same love that leaves me feeling so vulnerable and lost. I've tried to be strong, to carry on as though everything is fine, but the truth is, I can't do this without you. You are my solace, my sanctuary, the one who makes me feel whole. Without you, there is a void in my life that nothing else can fill. I've been holding on for so long, hoping for the day when I can finally be with you again. Until that day comes, I'll keep holding on to the hope that you'll understand how deeply I care for you, how much you mean to me, and how much I need you in my life. So here I am, pouring my heart out to you, hoping that somehow these words will reach you, that you'll feel the depth of my love and longing. Please, come back to me. Hold me close, and let me find the peace I've been searching for. You are my everything, my forever, and all I want is to be by your side, now and always. After a long struggle and countless lessons, I have come to realize that nothing in life is more important than peace. For years, I found myself caught in a relentless pursuit of money, thinking that financial success would bring me satisfaction. I worked tirelessly, determined to make more and more, believing that the accumulation of wealth would eventually fill the emptiness I felt inside. However, the more I earned, the more I wanted. It was as if there was a void that could never be filled. Even when I had more than enough to meet my needs, I was consumed by the fear of losing it all. This fear drove me to keep striving, to keep running, but no matter how much I achieved, peace eluded me. This constant chase took a toll on my life. I was so focused on achieving financial goals that I had no time for genuine happiness. My days were filled with stress, and my mind was consumed with thoughts of what I needed to do next. It became clear that the satisfaction I sought would never come from the accumulation of material wealth. I was running on a treadmill, going nowhere but further away from the life I truly wanted. The same struggle extended to my relationships. I believed that being liked and appreciated by others would bring me a sense of fulfillment. I invested immense energy into maintaining connections with more and more people, going out of my way to ensure that everyone around me was happy. I thought their happiness would translate into my own, but I was wrong. No matter how much effort I put into pleasing others, I never felt the joy I was hoping for. Instead, I started to feel like I was losing myself. The more I gave, the less I had left for me. Stress and frustration began to build up, and I noticed myself becoming irritable, even angry at the smallest things. I knew something was wrong. Life wasn't supposed to feel this way. It was meant to be joyful, meaningful, and peaceful. In my search for peace, I turned to various external sources. I looked for it in love, hoping a romantic relationship would fill the void. I sought it in my family, thinking that the warmth and support of loved ones would bring me the contentment I craved. I looked for it in work, pouring myself into projects and achievements. I even turned to shopping, indulging in material pleasures in an attempt to buy my way to happiness. But none of these brought the peace I so desperately needed. Every time I thought I had found the answer, it slipped through my fingers, leaving me feeling emptier than before. The turning point came when I decided to look inward. I realized that the peace I was searching for could not be found in the external world. It was within me all along, waiting to be discovered. I began to let go of meaningless pursuits and focused on connecting with my inner self. One of the first steps I took was to reduce my consumption of social media. I had been spending so much time scrolling through endless feeds, comparing my life to others, and chasing an illusion of perfection. Cutting back on this helped me clear my mind and focus on what truly mattered. I also turned to prayer, sharing my thoughts and feelings with God. This simple act of surrender brought me a sense of relief and clarity. For the first time in a long while, I felt like I wasn't carrying my burdens alone. In these moments of prayer, I found a profound sense of peace. I also began spending more time getting to know myself. Instead of worrying about what was happening in the world or trying to keep up with everyone around me, I directed my attention inward. I asked myself what truly made me happy, what I valued, and what kind of life I wanted to lead. As I deepened this connection with myself, my life began to change. I felt lighter, freer, and more content. The constant need to chase after something, whether it was money, approval, or achievements, faded away. My heart felt full, and I experienced a level of happiness I had never known before. I started treating the people around me with more love and kindness, not because I wanted their approval, but because it came naturally from the peace within me. I felt like a better version of myself, more grounded and more authentic. This journey has taught me a valuable lesson. No matter how much money you have, how many friends surround you, or how beautiful or successful you appear to be, none of it matters if you don't feel happiness and peace within yourself. True peace comes from within. It's not something you can buy or earn, it's something you cultivate by letting go of the unnecessary and embracing the essence of who you are. Life is meant to be peaceful, joyful, and meaningful, and I feel so blessed to have found my way to this realization. Now, I no longer feel the need to constantly run. I am content, I am happy, and above all, I am at peace.